Hi guys, welcome to my review for Mortal Kombat 11 McFarlane Toys Liu Kang action figure. Now this one is the newest one from the line from the Mortal Kombat 11 action figure series by McFarlane Toys, and Liu Kang is my favorite character, and this is pretty much the design from the Mortal Kombat 11 video game, and they made a toy, which I'm so happy they did. And I actually have everyone else in the line that they have, but I think in June they're gonna have the two new figures. And I've had this guy since February. I got him a little bit earlier off of eBay, but also paid a little bit more because of that. But so I just decided, because I saw a friend was doing a review on one of his toys or action figures, you might say, and it kind of inspired me. So I decided, you know what, let me do the same with one of my favorite franchises. And yeah. So like I said, this one is based off of, the Mortal Kombat 11 design, which is why it's not his classic design. But for those of you who are wondering, I did decide and kind of make a bit of a custom action figure, because if you take off this vest shirt thing, which I'll show you, you can actually kind of make them, without the shirt. And this is kind of my custom. He does kind of have that. I don't know why they molded that in, especially supposedly there's going to be a black and yellow one with the pants, black and yellow without the shirt. But on the official one with that, it won't have this. But I hear from some people, if you get, I think, a certain thing to cut it off, it'll do. And as you can see, this, I have scratched them up a bit from trying to make it, but all I paid was about like $20 for him, so nothing too fancy, nothing like that. So you can kind of do it. As you can see, in the original game, or another outfit you can get in the game, is this skin. I think they call it Young Justice Liu Kang, but this isn't official. This is a custom that I made. But this is the one that we're actually going to be looking at. As you can see, it follows MK11 design pretty perfectly. Alright, next up, they did kind of change up the box a little bit. So this was the box for the first wave. You see, this is Liu Kang, but this is another figure. Here's Katana's box. It was red and kind of this blackish brown. And for the new box, it has this, the name of the figure, and the game, Mortal Kombat 11, profile side on the shot, then kind of a dynamic shot with him, and it says MK11, Mortal Kombat 11 right there, McFarlane Toys, and yeah, and that cool little MK11 design logo, which is kind of cool. Taking a look at the accessories, you get this one pair of nunchucks, which is kind of cool. I mean, they're pretty decent. They kind of bend a little. And also, you get this really basic stand, which I decided to not take out of the box. It's just basic black stand with a little peg, and you basically put that peg in the foot, and it says Mortal Kombat. But I have about a good bit of those since I've been collecting the line since in 2019. You also get this pointy hand where I think he's pointing, and I think the reason why they included it is because I believe in one of the intros, I think he uses this pointy hand right here that he uses. So that's that accessory. And yeah, it's kind of cool. And then you kind of get this, high five hand, or high five hand, yeah, or karate chop hand, which is kind of cool. And that's pretty much it for all of the accessories. And again, with the figure, it's pretty cool, it's pretty good, and he actually has 22 points of articulation, actually, but this is kind of a hard plastic, the whole vest and shirt thing, where it does kind of hinder it. I'm not too sure. I don't think it actually says. Oh yeah, here it says that on the box. 22 points. As you can see, NetherRealm Studios, which people who make Mortal Kombat, and McFarlane Toys, which is the toy company that actually make them. So I'm really happy they made Liu Kang. I mean, for the most part, it is kind of accurate. The only thing that's a little inaccurate, and it kind of makes me really mad, is the gauntlet for this outfit in the game. These aren't the bracelets or the gauntlets that he's supposed to have. These are the ones for when he turns evil. His evil mode, he's supposed to have these, but I guess they just use these for the default. That kind of makes me mad. And same thing goes for the nunchucks. These aren't the nunchucks he's supposed to use in the skin. It's a different kind of nunchucks, but again, these are just random ones. These aren't even the ones, his evil nunchucks that he used. Another thing, on the vest, it's supposed to be black, and it kind of turns out looking like a gray. Not a gray, but a brown in some areas and some lighting. And getting a closer look at the face, yeah, it's pretty darn accurate, as well as the headband, which I really like. Came out nice. I like the headband. And right here, it also has this little tassel on the side, which I didn't even realize he had. I also kind of wish that he kind of had the spot in the back where the nunchucks are supposed to go right there, like in the game, but I see why they didn't do it. So, yeah, it's a pretty good figure. I'm really happy McFarlane Toys decided to make one, as he is my favorite character, and yeah, I really do, enjoy that aspect of him. I hope they continue on the line, and I hope we get more females, because we only have one female. And luckily, it's my favorite female character, Princess Kitana from the game, but I still think this is a pretty good figure. And like I said, my only real issue is the coloring on his vest, how it's brown. In the game, it's supposed to be black, but right here, it looks more like a black, so it's only really in certain lighting. And yeah, hope you enjoyed the video.